No.
So I think a lot of this game rides on this first map. Raisy Sparty need to win.
I think so too. I absolutely think so. I'm gonna quickly grab a water. I'm in spec mode now. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Because if they don't win this map, they're gonna have to like do pretty well on Blood Run, which they lost to Myztro UK. And Xron doesn't really have any problem playing Blood Run. I think the next map, I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's okay. It's Sarnat. It's either Sarnat or Campgrounds after. I think it's Campgrounds. So yeah, I think Raisy and Sparty really win this map. It's gonna be a really fun one. Wanna see what comps are they gonna do here?
I'm here. I'm ready. Good to
So you
go.
should have seen actually our game versus the Poles that we both lost to. We played them in here. It was just destruction.
Oh really?
It's like 50 to 22.
Wow. That's pretty mad actually. Regret removing it. Anyway guys, we've got the grand final. It's beginning. It's Rail consisting of Xron and Tox versus Myztro Gaming consisting of Raisy and Sparty. Newly signed Sparty of all. I'm watching Raisy at the moment. I might do flick through of the players in a second, but we can see them all basically in the same room.
The LG is a very heavy point of interest in this map. Oh, I can't believe that. Toxjq is starting with that. Like, he hits everything. He hits all the rails, he hits all the die robs, he hits all the LG. It's insane doing it against him.
How's he still alive?
How did he hit 2 100 damage rockets just like that?
Well, I'm going to do a quick run around. Raisy, Solag, Sparty, Galena, Tox on the Ranger, and Xron on the Galena. Interesting counter for Tox, though, actually, like, on a very serious note. He clearly feels that there might be a threat from Raisy with the Solag, and that maybe Ranger is the counter to it.
He plays a lot of Ranger, actually. I've been seeing him on every page. He's playing a lot of Ranger.
Fair enough.
Yes, and I mean, his die robs are actually insane. There's like the 2 or 3 champions that he picks. It's Ranger, Slash. There's another one which was really picking a lot on FA. I just don't remember which one now.
Is that not Nyx?
He plays a little bit of Nyx too.
He used to play a lot of Scale Bearer.
Yeah.
But he's finally stopped doing that. Oh, he's gonna miss that.
Gave himself some time. He does die, but Xron's there to trade the frag and they steal the heavy away.
I'm gonna check out Xron. Raisy's going in for an attack soon. Seeing some absolutely mental 1v2s from Raisy versus Garpian Hell in the last in the loser bracket final. He was just doing crazy stuff.
Oh my god, Xron. Okay, Tox.
Sparty, he might go down in a second though. We got
quad. How did he get it? It's like Xron was there. I thought he was gonna get it for sure. It was like you and Ventura again. Oh, he does get sprayed with like 11 HP.
Still rushed the teleporter. No fear of possible totems.
Oh, Raisy doesn't do fear.
Yeah, because his name's No Fear. Well, you get it.
I know, right? That actually makes sense. And the frag is extending quite a... Okay, that's... Don't do that. Even saw the Toxjq spawning there.
That'll be fine. Oh, it's out. I really wish we could see damage meters right at the end, because we don't get a chance to see that.
Yeah, or like press the scoreboard and the damage just shows.
It's not really damage though, is it? It's like experience points. And I think if you get like a double...
I was saying that it should show the damage.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry.
Oh, a lot of damage by Raisy there.
God. Xron's on 1 HP. Let's see how he wants to survive.
Gets the heavy. Now he's super healthy again.
Yeah, he's looking good. Good damage on Sparty. He's found Raisy over the other side, but he's trying to isolate one of the targets, but still hurting a bit.
Nice little damage on Sparty.
Needs that health. That totem's back in a second. He's gonna heal up and just about get the kill.
But you can see that this is mostly 2 1v1s. It's like Xron and Sparty trying to get control of that LG, and then Toxjq and Xron just trying to go versus each other. And now they're both Sorlight as well.
Oh, so Tox switched to Solag?
He also plays a lot. Yeah, that was the third one. So like he plays a fair bit of it.
Sorlag was one of Tox's best champions actually at DreamHack Winter. So it really shouldn't be surprising for us to see him pick it. Good work from him. Raisy, he gets there again, and we've got to see a small amount of quad acid being used. Oh, there we go. We've got a quad totem too.
You can see like the game is going exactly as Raisy and its party needed to go.
Oh my god.
That didn't have to look that impressive, but he made it look that impressive.
Just a 400 damage shotgun blast. It's just painful. And Sparty's making it look less like he's been carried by Raisy now. Oh my god, the double total.
Wow.
That's a lot of damage. The DPS there was off the scale. I really want to have a look at the frags at the moment, but I haven't got a chance to look away because there's constant action of Sparty.
Sparty's making a really good job just staying alive, pretty much, and he's getting a lot of frags while he's at it.
That's alright, I have a quick look at 13 for 4 at the moment. 16 for 10 for Raisy. Didn't quite get to have a look at the other guys. I'm gonna go from Raisy's point of view now. He's just picked up heavy.
Tox isn't having a great game. He's finding way too hard to go up against Raisy.
I wonder if it would be better to see him try and make slash work here as all champions. The thing is, you starve him of rail. Like, sure, he's an LG god as well, but he almost needs like both of them to get the most out of each weapon.
I'd rather have them going like Doom and Slash. Just try to get on that LG route pretty much to try and deny mostly Raisy to get that LG.
Oh. Raisy went a little bit crazy then. I'm going to switch over to Tox now because he's got a huge stack at the moment.
He's
and we've got quad.
Yet, though.
Got to get there. He's late.
Oh, Tox. No. He's not going to be happy with that.
Yeah, that's not a mistake TDM legend Tox would want to be making. I'm going to switch over to Raisy. Sorry, I found the quad now, guys.
Only took me 3 hours.
I was looking at his Tox had a full stack. I wanted to see if he was able to do anything mental.
There goes Ron. How much seconds can he have?
Like 5 seconds left or something.
Oh, he should be getting another frag. There he is. With his 60 centimeters per 360. Took him like 3 big turns to the mouse pad.
That heavy's up right now. Someone needs to get back over to it. Xron feeling like he almost lost control of that. He's going to find them both in front of me. He hits a, well, that's like almost a 200 damage rocket then.
Oh, he should get out of there. Just put a totem.
It's going through the he's going to go through. Yeah, he felt it. He felt things could have gotten bad then.
Things are going bad right now. It's a 13 frag difference in favor of Myztro.
To be fair, it was worse before. Like they're stemming the bleeding a little bit.
Now he's just parking on this part of the map, so Xron should be a lot more comfortable on high ground with Galena right now, as he doesn't have the other Galena to go up against. Let's see if they can actually stabilize the control a little bit.
I like that totem placement as well from them.
They cannot let Sparty go away over there. There they go.
Very ballsy from Xron, but he had a lot of health to work with just then. He's going to go and control the heavy. He's found Sparty.
There. Really good. You can see like both of them are just timing the items, and Toxjq and Raisy are just running around the map, firing LG.
Yeah. Xron's having a great game though. I haven't seen him die in ages. And they've managed to secure the quad. We're going to switch over to... Wow, what an air rocket from Sparty. Jesus Christ.
Who has the quad?
It's all top.
Oh, and never mind. They killed each other.
Who's got that? Sparty's got it.
Can you actually get any kills with it? You should be able to kill Tox.
Look how much
Galenas are playing really well.
Yeah, for real. Look at the frags though, like, it was almost 20 frags of difference.
Oh! It's only 9 frags of difference right now for Toxjq and Xron. Make that 8. This could be a really good comeback if they make it work.
Yeah, this is troubling almost for For the Myztro boys, they need to close this.
Oh, the nail gun doesn't have the super nail gun yet. Yeah, you like when he saw like you want to get the nail gun out, but he didn't have the super nail gun.
He hesitated for ages as well. I'm on.
If he knew he only had the starting one, he would have kept the shotgun. Oh, the Xron just stuck the lower rocket there. Rocket needs to come and help. A little bit late, but gets the trade. Oh, he should be dead. Back now versus Raisy. Raisy even gets the.
Oh, nice buddy.
Party.
I'm gonna go over to. I won't go to Raisy. I'll go back to Sparty. They managed to get a few more frags recently. I was worried that they were kind of losing out a bit and that the comeback might have actually happened. But they seem to have sorted themselves out. One's Xron at the moment, but he might go down in a second. He's very weak.
Oh, he's not dead yet. Can actually get the frag on Spart. No, Sparty just hitting every single nail.
I think that was too predictable. I mean, Sparty knew he wanted those health bubbles. Just get a bit of revenge.
So, 10 frags. Oh, can he actually get him? No, Sparty again. The king of the nail gun. And that's going to be Raisy Quadrant. Problem. Close out the game. You can actually kill Tox. There we go.
Who gives a damn about teleporters? And there's ones down there. Oh, just finding that hurt a lot though.
I thought he was going to just hit his
run
head
into
on
it. So, yeah. I don't care. Bloody land on totems all day. Oh, he walks into nail gun and they...
If the comeback starts now,
oh, laugh.
It's starting now. It's starting now. They're gonna win. Now I'm super short. Oh, can we get the frag on? None of them can die right now. Ron is coming in help, which he does. They just need to get a frag.
Oh my god.
Doing so much damage. Insane, really.
They need health real bad. I'm gonna flick between Xron and Tox a little bit.
Ron's gonna die.
He shouldn't be there.
And Tox is going to die as well. It's alone versus 2. That was the 2 brilliant 2v1s that Myztro guys did.
Yeah, really nice.
Good. And Xron and Toxjq were panicking a little bit too much. We're trying to stay alive that they forgot all coordination. Well,
hey, you've got to say, Raisy and Sparty, I mean, this map is theirs right now. It's like permanently on the whole Quick Champions 2v2 spectrum. That's very, very nice from them that we've seen on Corrupted Keep today. And Xron, I mean, he seemed to have a great game, I think. It took Tox a while to really get into it. Sorlag, I think, was definitely the best champion that he could have picked, but he just got there a little bit late. Right.
I'm gonna try to look at the score if Tox actually decides to change for it. Oh, he doesn't. Just damn Tox.
So we are reset, by the way, now to a best of 3, guys. So we should have Blood Run next, DM6 after, and Sarnath as a possible side. I think we could actually go all the way. I'm actually worried now. I bet 3-1 on Rail, but I think we could actually see a 3-2.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna. I would favor like Rail for this next map for Blood Run, but for DM6, I think it's 50-50.
Yeah, and Sparty and Raisy, if they can do something similar to before, I don't know, get clutch out, could be interesting.
Actually, no. For DM6, I would definitely favor Toxjq and Xron, but for Sarnath, I could favor Myztro.
Well, they've got to push through somehow to make it happen. It would be pretty impressive if the Myztro guys managed to make it happen on their first day playing together.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a 3-1. I think your initial score, your initial prediction was right.
I like it when you say that. I don't know. I just feel like I don't hear it very much from you.
That's because you're usually wrong.
Somehow we came to a similar conclusion. Tox is rocking on an Anarchy at the moment, but I suspect we're just seeing kind of like fake champion
Raisy gonna go clutch again now.
No, it's Sparty who's got... I don't know. I think What I tend to do is I just have saw lag out the whole time, and in the last 5 seconds I pick my champion.
Yeah.
So I suspect we've got that happening once again.
Xron's just gonna play Galena most likely, so already.
I imagine both teams will have a Galena.
A Ranger by Toxjq. That's normal for this map, I suppose.
Is Ranger normal here?
For Toxjq it is.
Okay. I would like to see a slash from him on this map, actually. But maybe versus a Galena it's a bit too much.
Yeah, versus a Galena and Nyx. Okay, so Raisy going again with the Nyx, which didn't really favor Sparty at all, because Nyx doesn't really help in the control of the map. Oh, and he gets just shut down from behind.
I'm gonna quickly fly through, so Raisy, Nyx, Sparty, Galena, Xron, Galena, Tox, Ranger. Whoa. I'll trade places for a second, but unfortunately he doesn't hit anything. I'm gonna check out Sparty now, for the moment.
I don't see Spartan having a good game on this map, because he's with the Nyx on team. It's going to be really hard to be on like the high ground controlling the map. So he's playing in the same place in this little hallway where he's just going to get decimated more often than not. There
he had a really bad blood run going versus Hell and Garpy. He was something like 16 and 29 or something along those lines. But otherwise, he's playing fantastically on other maps. It is just the blood run issue with Sparty. Xron goes down. That was a nice little move. That was crazy.
But Sparty just playing like in the mega. He knows he can't stay up there for very long because he'll be. Oh, Raisy.
If
Raisy actually helps Xron, it actually has Sparty get there. He try to control it, and Raisy just keeps landing shots.
Gorgeous. Sparty with a totem frag there. I can see on the kill feed. Is he going to brave it? Is he going to brave it through? He can get 100 plus HP and be like, I hope there's no goddamn totem. Woo! And also gets the timing just right on the heavy, I think. Oh no, it gets taken by Tox.
Yeah.
Well, the rockets were sick. He's hitting some great rockets right now. I'm going to move around a little bit and see if anyone's stacking up.
That was Raisy sadly, he used his Ghost Walk for the attack there on the heavy, and now he didn't have it up. That's gonna be Toxjq quad run.
Yeah, maybe a small lack of foresight from him then.
Bam.
Quad die roll, by the way, is freaking powerful. You can get good chases going with that. Highly recommended.
Okay.
Oh my god. I like that he runs to a teammate.
Oh my god. Crazy.
There is no stop.
I think he needs to go back to his old nick. Like, no fear fits him a lot more.
Yeah, I actually agree. It's absolutely fitting. Armor's up in a moment. Is there going to be Sparty around to help him out? Actually, Xron does jump across in the end. Ballsy from him.
I don't Sparty. I think he really needs to be champion if he wants to play moves like that, because it's not doing anything on the low ground. I think it's just a matter of time. Now you see Xron and Toxjq getting control, unless Raisy manages to shut it down. They're just gonna be able to get a lot of frags without actually dying.
I'm backed over to Raisy's point of view at the moment. Doesn't need that railgun. Here's Tox taking the armor. We had a small exchange on that side of the map, but Raisy gets himself mega. So he's looking good. We're 9 for 9, 3.5 minutes through. It's a fairly sort of careful, easygoing blood run at the moment.
Yeah, but you see, like, Tox and Xron now, they have control of the whole map. And it's just going to be a matter of time until that starts happening a lot more often.
It's just Raisy and Totems that just have a very bad relationship together. I'm watching Tox. And he's set up. And
Raisy trying to come in from the same place he tried last time, not going to work. Oh, he's invisible this time though.
No way! What? No way did that just happen.
What? Raisy, this...
that is horrible.
He usually gets this frag where he has like absolutely no right to get
no.
Oh, and Tox coming right back at him. I'm thoroughly enjoying these exchanges.
Just like BM frag after BM frag at the moment is, if you can call it that. Just ludicrous. And things are pretty damn even right now.
Yeah, they are. With Raisy keep doing
Oh my god.
keep them back in the game. He's going. Okay, yes. Is he gonna? Oh my god, no.
No, he did it again!
Oh, he got that right after.
This is so stupid. Oh my god. Alright, I need to settle down a little bit here because this is just making no sense at all. I don't know how Xron managed to make that work for him and get the exchange.
I need a timeout.
What is Tox doing?
I need a timeout. Quick, I can't.
And it's still somehow not one side. Did I just see a champion exchange?
Wait.
Is that clutch? No, that can't be.
No.
Oh no, I'm seeing things. Back to
So,
normality.
yes. I kind of blacked out for the last 30 seconds.
Yeah. Same actually. I think quad's coming soon, so let's focus on that.
I hope Raisy tries to like set up on quad like right now before anyone else is there, so that yes, they're already trying to set up on quad. Let's see how Rail will try to get back in this room. They can't go to the teleport because they're just gonna get hit, and Tox goes to the teleporter and he gets hit. So this should be a really good quad run for Raisy, unless they manage to get back in time.
Since they've got such a good setup on that side, or at least had one, they can focus on guarding the other sides. Because what a move, Tox!
Toxic! That's insane!
That was very cool.
Oh, Toxic. That's...
I've never seen something like that. That was fantastic from Tox. Managed to steal that away. And he's keeping the scores tight. He's getting some stat going. He's in the game right now. I don't think Raisy considered that a possibility when he was going for the quad himself. I don't really know what to how to describe it that's going on. I'm not sure if this is like a high level.
I don't know. It's just
kind of plays, or it's just the way that I don't know. I feel like it is. It's a good read from Tox to do that.
I was trying to make sense of like the theory, and the theory is kind of going as I said, but then the frags and the scores are going completely the other way. What just happened? I just killed everyone on the server.
I switched to him and something weird occurred. I'm gonna float around. I'm gonna go back over to Raisy. Usually enjoyable things happen. We're somehow almost 7.5 minutes in. It's 19 to 19. And they've had some insane exchanges that have been going on. Oh, nice Raisy.
Right. Look at Raisy's party now. Getting a lot of frags in. Oh, it's Raisy. He wasted the...
Is that a waste?
Because I don't think he'll have him in time. Unless he picks up a couple of time shards.
I'm sure
there aren't
any.
I think Xron picked them all up. There aren't any time shards in the rail.
Let's have a look at how much time he's got left on it. Oh my god, Sparty, what a frag from him. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna have it.
No, he won't have it in time. That's for sure.
There's no time for him to pick anything up. I'm gonna go over to Sparty because he's actually got some items going too. Oh, Tox does it again!
He dies.
Wow.
This time he actually dies right after. It takes Raisy should kill himself to get flip squad. There we go.
Nice. Worth it.
I really didn't think he was going to do it.
He's like, no, give it to me! Wow, he gets that kill. Just wrong.
Telefrag incoming.
Oh my god.
Oh, what? Oh, it went off. Nice.
Was that a totem? Oh, it was a totem.
And somehow this game is actually going on the way of Sparty and Raisy.
They're doing really well, actually.
Toxic Starlight.
Wait, is that Toxic Starlight?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it is.
What the hell?
I quite liked him on Ranger. I thought it was good. Let's have a look at the frags. He was suffering a bit, actually. 7 for 14. Maybe things will go differently for him on the Starlight.
Who's gonna steal the quads now, though?
Yeah, that's it, because the last 3 quads? Wait, isn't that all of them?
Two.
Last 2 quads have been quite good steals from him.
And now they would get hit so much more by Raisy.
Yeah, because they had no chance on quads without Tox playing the Ranger. Alright, is Raisy is going to drop a life. The Mega Stab, he can't get it.
He can't get it. Well,
checking
Tox
out
got like
Xron.
4 frags in a row with the Starlight so far. So.
Oh, that's nice. Raisy. Wait. Raisy just
Raisy
switched as
went
well.
to Starlight as well. Okay, Raisy's gonna show him who's the better Starlight.
I kind of like this.
I'm really enjoying watching Raisy versus Toxjq on TDM.
Yeah, it's a good battle.
Yeah, there's like Xron and Sparty in the background. It's Raisy versus Toxjq watching. And
Quad's not even spawned yet, guys. It's still like 5 seconds till it's up. And they just had a full-on team engagements there. Tox, can he hold on? Or maybe there's a wild totem on the side. And Tox has found some help, though. I think he's going to try and keep this one. Oh, and he even gets the totem heal as well. This is good, actually, for Rail.
I'm back. Oh, a lot of damage, though, by Raisy. I'm sure he's just going to run straight back at him. Because that's Raisy.
There was almost a 10 frag advantage for Myztro then. Oh, I thought that was going to take him down. Rockets taking him to 16 HP. And Quad is about to end. And the armor is up.
Oh, he misses
the
the rail.
rail.
It's fine. He should definitely just die in here unless Xron has a couple of totems up. Luckily for him, there was no totem there.
I'm going to switch
Oh,
across.
Party. So good.
I've
Really
just come up
good
to
with
the
that
right
running.
time there.
Sadly, didn't get that on time.
Let's have a look at
Three
Raisy.
frags.
Yeah, it's not much at all. And considering what it was 2 to 3 minutes ago, it's been a great decision by Tox to switch over to Sorlag, but Sparty takes him down. Xron with the exchange in the back.
Go! Tox again.
Wow, he actually got a direct rocket onto Tox though before dying. On rail.
Oh.
Okay. Gonna switch
Toxic
over to.
now,
Oh, well, never mind.
He's the one playing much more aggressive. Like, he's not the one sitting in the background waiting for Xron to go in aggressive. He's the one trying to play very, very aggressive.
Yeah, this is difficult to protect at the moment, and Raisy just walks through the teleporter. Lots of shots missed from Sparty, and that's tied. It's 33 all. This is technically the 3rd map, guys, although it was a default win on the first map because Rail came from the winner bracket. Tox trying to protect things. And we've just seen Raisy move back over to Nyx, I think.
It's Xron Quadrant. Not really much health to play with. Yeah, Raisy went back to the Nyx. So this means Toxjq is the better Starlight.
I think so. I mean, because things were working so well when Raisy was with Nyx. I don't know why he changed to begin with.
Look at this play. Toxjq's going there to bait them, but he comes back up and doesn't actually bait anyone going to the teleporter. What?
Oh, I've missed out a lot of Xron quad time. There was a lot of hiding going on from the Myztro players. 3 frag advantage now. They're hiding in the corner. Hello, I know you're there.
He needs Toxjq to come back in. Oh, my god.
No.
That totem actually... I think, did it do damage to both?
Yeah.
I can't.
I don't think it did damage to both. Surely not.
I don't think I've seen anyone get a double totem frag yet. I wonder if it's possible.
I don't know. I really don't know if it's possible.
But look at the frag lead now. 5 in favor of Rail.
Only 1 power-up remains, also. Going over to Toxic's point of view. Nail gun. Surely he can't survive for much longer. He's so weak. I'm going to go back over to Xron. Xron's so weak. There's barely anything for the players on Rail, but they're somehow staying alive.
Xron wants Toxjq. Oh, the heavy stuff. I was gonna say Xron wanted to go to the heavy, but he had absolutely no health, even rocket jump. Oh.
We need to see something now from. Oh, land a shot. He's got to hit something.
20 seconds for the
He
quad.
knows that teleport is clear. Oh, okay, interesting. Is this going to be safe going through the teleporter? Oh my god. Almost wasn't.
Xron puts the totem right after he comes to the teleporter. Toxjq going a little bit too headstrong on that detection.
Xron goes down. There's a chance right now for Sparty.
No!
Oh my
Toxjq,
god.
That was a massive save right there. That probably ends the game.
Jesus Christ. They've got to try and rush him, to be honest. There's no point hiding at this stage. You just got to go for kills and hope for the best. And I think hiding in this room for Tox is actually quite a good idea. You don't need to go out for kills.
Raisy rails him once, and he doesn't really the second time. Toxjq would actually die to that.
Yeah, he has been so weak. Nice shot.
That's another one. Oh, Sparky. Okay. Maybe it's still not over. 6 frags, 20 seconds.
Fortunately, I don't think so. I think there's like 5 seconds or so spawn delay.
Damn.
It's gonna go down. Good work from Rail.
Clutch to finish the game. He just wanted the clutch to appear. Yeah,
that's it. What on earth were the frags? There was so much going on in that game. That was really a crazy match. And Myztro, I've got to feel like they let it go a little bit. I think that switch from Raisy to Sorlag temporarily kind of hurt their chances a bit. But it looks like Tox, you said about the aggression, he started playing a lot more aggressive.
Yeah. I think it really works in their favor if he plays a very aggressive Sorlag as opposed to the slash that he used to try to play with. Unless he plays really aggressive with the slash as well. And now we're going to the M6. If he plays that aggressive flash, I think it work out just fine.
Haven't I heard anything concerning the new duel format? Well, Synchro was in my chat not long ago, was talking about they are changing the duel format somehow, but we don't know any information about it.
Yeah.
So
and they've said a lot of times, like, the dual format isn't set in stone and they're willing to change it, so we're gonna see what changes will they come up with.
Yeah. Do you want to see champion bans in 2v2? I'll probably ask you this before.
I think it's weird because there are still not many champions. If we have like 15 champions, I think we could start having bans, but for now I don't really see the point yet.
Fair enough.
But it could be done as well.
Yeah. I wouldn't be against it at all. And it just sets the precedent now, so we're going to get 15 champions probably at some point this year. I think why not? How many champions do we have right now? It's like 12 or so?
I think so.
Dev stream next Friday, apparently. Amazing. That means I might let go of 2v2 next Friday, because I really want to see the dev stream, if I'm honest. So we should be going over to DM6 in a second. Well, that means the Myztro guys have got to win it to get themselves through to the next round. I said the next round, to the last map. We're in the last round. There's no other rounds to go to. Yeah, 5 new champions this year, apparently. So 5 new champions in a year.
17.
That makes 17.
I think we have 12, right? So it makes 17.
I think it's 12. I might be wrong, but I think
do we have 12?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, let's count them. Anarchy / Nyx.
That's the 3 light ones.
Ranger.
Yeah. Doom.
Visor. Doom.
BJ.
BJ. Clutch. Sorlag. Scale. What else?
So that was 8 plus 3.
That's 11.
Did we miss one?
Keel.
Keel. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay.
I was going to say something else as well. Yeah. So 5 champions in a year. What's 12 divided by 5? It's like, I don't know, 2.4 or something like that. So just under every 2.5 months, we should be getting a new champion. I think good fan art can bust up popularity of Quake champions. Not alone, but I think it's something that's helpful for engagement. Definitely gets.
If it's 2.5 months, means we're gonna have a new champion between this month and March.
No, we're not. We won't get it in March. In this month, sorry, but I think we'll get it in March. I don't think we'll get a new champion this update, but I think March update we will. And I think like the last champion of the year will probably be like beginning of December or something.
Bones, please.
Have we had any spoilers about what champion's coming out?
I have no idea.
Like the next one at least. I think Klesk has been leaked a bit in Keel's storyline. Guys, let's move over to the next map, guys, because it is the grand final still. We're on map 4. And
Flash and Nyx.
Wait, I'm gonna do the run. Sparty, Galena, Raisy. On the clutch, they had great success versus Hell and Garpy here. Tox slash Xron Nyx. And on Xron.
I don't see them having the same success versus Xron and Toxjq, just because they're gonna hit a lot more and punish that clutch a lot more.
Yeah. Well, that's what we that's the theory. In practice, we'll find out. We've only had one frag. I think that was on Tox to Sparty.
They already see Raisy having to play on low ground, just not really being able to be on high ground because of the rail. Party trying to control the rail and just getting obliterated.
Well, we can't find the rail onto Tox. Tox is going to be a tough guy to manage, actually. But Tox messes up a little jump and makes himself vulnerable, so he goes back over to Myztro's way. Gonna check out Raisy a bit because Mega's just been taken by Sparty. Yeah, I'll go back over because Sparty's in a fight right now. And Raisy comes just in time.
Well, he didn't really do anything.
Didn't he get a kill? Oh no, he didn't.
He looked at the guy die.
Raisy actually hasn't had a kill. He hasn't died yet either though, so he's not doing badly, I'd say. He's got no shield though. He's going to be super vulnerable right now, and that Mega's not up for a while. Oh, but somehow Xron is missing loads of shots.
Xron, please.
Oh, can we talk to him about this afterwards? He's going to hate us. Maybe Raisy's just got the best clutch in the world. Come at us to hang. We EU boys now. Oh, finally goes down. Sparty though is a chance. Oh my god, he's so weak and he spotted a player at the bottom. Can't really go for it. Hello.
Are they gonna make this comp work again on this map? Like,
that would be impressive.
Like, because this comp doesn't make any sense on this map. But somehow it's working for them. I can't even tell you how, because the theory goes like completely.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
The other way.
But I like that they're making it work. It's cool. Oh, superb rail. You can find one more. Oh my god. Very, very close. Sparty, can he get the job done himself? Uh-oh. Woo!
Oh, it's Xron? Oh, that's Sparty.
He keeps missing these rails.
Like, if they manage to get control of the rail like they have, but it's really hard to get control of the rail versus Xron and Toxjq, but if you manage to get control of the rail and maintain it, they can disallow Xron and Toxjq big part of their game. Oh my god.
Raisy's very weak. He's surely going to die soon. He's got a shield, but it's almost not worth using at this point. I don't think he... Oh, he does know he's there.
Oh.
Does he see where... Worth it? The armor's still there. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Raisy who gets it. Next level plays.
The double suicide. That's like the most emo thing I've ever seen in the Quake game.
Got machine gun here from Sparty. Still looking good for the guys, but Raisy comes in at the end, hits a direct rocket.
Oh, Xron, no. We're gonna talk at the end of the game about this as well.
I'm liking 2v2 the more and more I see it, if I'm honest. Yeah. I've never at any point disliked it, but there's some really hilarious stuff that goes on in this bloody mode.
To both watch and play, it seems so far seems to be the best mode in Champions.
I think, as long as they're like close games. Otherwise, it's very meh. But so is any game when it's, you know, one-sided.
Yeah, I think it offers a lot more than Duel so far.
Yeah.
And that sacrifice. Ooh. Oh, nice.
But you know, it's a double win. If we get an even better duel mode.
Yeah.
And we get this, and then CTF comes along, like, freaking, wow, what a rail.
The only thing I'd change in 2v2 would be like get rid of the item timers and add the HUD.
Yeah, a proper HUD would be awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh, he does miss that shot. I've just been watching Raisy for ages because his survivability is fantastic on that champion. I switched over to Sparty and Raisy. He's going to need help.
And he actually steals that.
I thought he was going to fly off the edge just then.
Same.
Is the steal worth it, do you think?
I don't know. Depends if Sparty can actually finish the kills, which he does want. Can he actually get the other one? Because he knows Toxjq doesn't really have much to play with. So he goes in. Oh, but
fat robot got in the way.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, let's switch over. I'm going to get Tox. Because we love watching Tox slash, but he's not really had a chance to shine at all.
Oh, Xron just switched from Nyx to Doom. A good switch, I'd say, as well. But I just get a Ranger, please. Someone needs to get rid of that clutch.
Yeah, why is there no Ranger? He's not a bad champion on this map, even if there isn't a clutch around.
I don't think Xron ever played Ranger, actually.
Yeah. And you can't really take...
He played pretty much all of the champions, but I don't think he ever played much Ranger. But I think he'd be able to do it properly anyway.
Yeah, I think he's competent, but definitely not specialized in it. The thing is, Tox could probably play Ranger, but you don't want to pull him off the slash at the same time. Not on DM6.
Oh, the clutch again.
What the hell? Who's going to take it? Clutch has it.
They're kind of dominating Tox and Xron right now. And it's the last match for them if they win, right?
No. This would tie it up.
Wait, what's the score like?
It's 2-1 for Rail.
2-1 for Rail. Oh, right, they won the last map. Okay.
Oh. Brilliant
No,
shot.
they didn't win the last map.
Yeah, Rail won the last map.
Okay. Yeah, I completely forgot this was so ridiculous.
Myztro were winning, but
yeah,
they threw it away.
Because Raisy switched.
I think throw's a harsh word.
My god.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. Are we still watching Raisy? Because
yeah.
For like 3 minutes now.
How's he alive still? The Sparty takes care of him.
Let him suicide or something. Like, cause his last death was a suicide. There we go. Finally, Tox getting rid of that robot.
I'm watching Sparty then for a bit. Let's have a look. 14 for 5 for Raisy. What a performance on Clutch. At this level, you usually expect Clutch to get shut down somehow.
Like that, but he almost gets the frag regardless if he's getting hit with 90% nail gun in the face. Somehow.
Oh,
and Xron's dead. Oh, Xron's alive somehow. There you go.
Wait. I'm switching back over to Raisy.
Yeah.
I just saw that at the end. But they
and
can't
he's really good at using his passive as well.
Who?
Raisy. Just, I mean, the walking around. He gets a lot of speed most of the time.
I was gonna say, so I think that damage absorption is gone now. That passive, that is. Because it used to be like you take 20% less damage or something when you're on the floor or something like that.
I think it still exists, but differently.
I'm not sure.
Because sometimes I hit clutch with nail gun and I only do 20 instead of I only do 14 instead of 20.
Maybe then, unless that's splash.
Look at that damage that clutch gets just walking around. Jesus. Oh, he's not dead. How is he not dead?
Oh,
he's still alive.
There we go.
That was like 172 damage on Toxjq, and he's still alive.
Oh, where are you, son? There we go.
Can he get any fragments?
Lovely.
Nice. One more.
I didn't know Sparty's there. Sparty was hiding. And there goes Quad. So we're past the halfway mark, clearly.
Oh,
there's work to be done.
On bottom. They need to kill him. They need to both be killing him right now. And Xron leaves Toxjq alone in it 1v2. Which he might... What?
Oh.
See that rail?
I didn't see the rail from Tox. No, I saw. I was on Raisy's point of view.
I see.
I'll go back over to Tox. Honestly, I've not been giving him enough love. Whoa. A little waddle from side to side from Raisy.
Oh god.
Oh,
yeah, that is smart.
Why would you do it?
Raisy wanted to do that. But Raisy doesn't use the shield actually, so not all bad for him. Look at the speed from Raisy.
Raisy, sorry, Tox's rail seems a tiny bit off at the moment.
Finally.
Oh.
I mean, he's trying to go for really ridiculous shots.
Even some of like the more basic angles, he's
like
struggling. Like that, he shouldn't be hitting rails like that.
He missed 5 rails in a row. That I never thought I'd say this.
Yeah, I don't think he'd ever expected that.
Oh. doesn't actually get that shot on Raisy. That would have killed
Raisy.
There's
Oh
Ron.
my
Oh
god. They're so fast though, you just don't expect him to turn up that quickly. Your teammate would have said he's at pillars, and a second later, he's at bridge killing you. There's 4.5 minutes left for a comeback to happen. I don't think it's impossible for the comeback to happen, but just not with the tech or the strategies they've been using so far.
It's the same scoreline as it was on Blood Run, and it happened, but on this one, I don't see Raisy's momentum stopping. Oh my god. Oh.
Whoa.
Is he just gonna go double forward and hit the rail, right? Okay, doesn't actually hit the rail. Or fire it.
Back over to Sparty there, who, despite being playing really well this map, has just not been getting the same spotlight when Raisy's been doing things like this in clutch. Got some nice rails from Sparty, but he's not got a chance. He's going to die. Armor's up, so they can stick to controlling that side of the map. Whoa. He's only got one rocket left. But that's going to be fine for him. Megas up. Give that health to the robot. I think a totem drop as well. Nicely done by Xron. Every time you see that shield getting used, you've got to be basically timing it as the opponent to clutch.
Farm Sparty here. Nice rails.
Xron's not had a great game. He's suffered on this map.
Oh, that's not gonna be good for Xron.
Wow.
Instead, but Toxjq landing the rails. How many more can he land?
LG on LG at this point. He's got no rails remaining. He's got the quad.
Where is the clutch? There he is!
Ah!
Oh my god, Raisy has no fear whatsoever, and he gets it.
Why did he take out... Okay. I saw him took out the gauntlet. Tox took out the gauntlet for a moment.
I didn't see anyone.
I did for a second. That was peculiar.
Can you actually find anyone? They need frags. Then you see Myztro players hiding. They are really being careful about giving frags away.
They're playing it better this time. Now that they've got the lead, they're cherishing it a bit more.
Yeah. And Xron, he doesn't even know where he's getting hit from, and Raisy just everywhere right now.
This robot, man. Rail as well. Now Raisy's got a lot of useful weaponry. Oh, the double jump just put him off his aim, but he's still going to find a mid-air. Is he going to go for the rocket jump again? No.
Nice.
Still landing shots, though. It's wild. Oh, the mining drill right at the end, too. I don't know if the armor was taken.
Toxjq it.
Well, I think we're going to be going over to a tiebreaker map, man.
And on Sarnet, I don't even know what.
Wow.
I assume Raisy would play like Sorlag there, but he can just go with clutch. If he plays it this well, just go with it.
I think clutch would be viable on Sarnath, to be honest.
I should play clutch everywhere.
But I would suspect we'll see like maybe Galena Sorlag combos.
Oh.
Gonna check out Toxjq a bit more.
Quad coming, it's gonna be another Xron quadrant, I believe. Oh, it's coming in with a.
Oh, what the hell?
Nice,
oh.
he gets another one, and Toxjq kills himself. It's better than giving them the frags right now, but so little time to go that doesn't really matter.
Oh, he can't do anything. He missed that one shot. Raisy just flew past him, and that was it.
15 frags, the difference. That's
pretty big.
It's pretty big to go up against Xron and Toxjq. And they made it even more?
Possibly.
16. I think this is probably like the highest frag difference we'll ever see against Xron and Toxjq. Someone winning.
What was the frag difference on Key?
I do not remember.
Maybe another frag. It's going to be 49 to 31 in the end.
18. Jesus.
That was a lot.
I think it was 38, if I'm not mistaken.
Rings a bell. It definitely did very, very well on Corrupted Keeper. Look at that. Tox 16 for 24. Xron 15 for 30. But Raisy, absolute robot king on Blood Covenant. And that's 2 for 2. We are getting one more map. This grand final is going all the way.
I literally no clue who can actually win the last map.
It's going to be close. I mean, I've initially predicted 3-1 for Rail, but I think the Myztro boys, they seem to be getting better and better as the tournament goes on.
Yeah, because they never played together. We said it earlier, like, they're just exponentially going to get better due to how little experience they have together.
It's such a strange partnership, though, as well, because Sparty is kind of one of the old boys. He's been around a long time. Raisy's young. I think he's 21 years old. He's basically just moved away from home end of last year. Yeah, like Tox and Xron, actually. It is a similar story. But at the moment, I say for Sparty and Raisy because they're a signed team at the moment. So we should surely expect them to be at lands. I don't know what the deal with Xron and Tox is, if it's like a permanent fixture or if it's like a friend thing. Is he 23? Christ, I thought he was 21. My bad. Tox is like 32, I think. Is he? No, he's not 34, is he?
I have no idea, actually.
Xron's 21. No, maybe that's what I was thinking in that case. I don't know how old Sparty is. Sparty's got to be floating around 30 years old. And maybe Raisy can force Sparty to have some early nights when they get to events.
Good luck.
Myztro, you know what to do. It's all up in the air on this map, though. It's very exciting that we've got to this point. We've had all maps interesting for different reasons. Come on, give us like a 50-49 finish. That would be...
No, go to overtime.
Oh, yeah.
Like 51-50 or something.
I don't think you can do that, though, because as soon as you hit 50, that's it, right?
Oh, yeah, true. Unless you get 50, no, you can't get 50 at the same time.
No, you can't draw. Let's do it, guys. It is Ruins of Sarnath. Xron, Tox versus Raisy and Sparty.
Oh god, the clutch is back.
I'm gonna flick through quickly. We've got Sparty, Galena. Raisy is on the clutch. Xron on the Galena. And we've got Tox on the Ranger, so they are getting it out.
Can you actually counter Raisy right now?
I'm gonna watch Tox a bit, because I want to see what he does with this orb. And see if he can find a way to counter it. Because it might force out a champion switch from Raisy if he's successful with it. Tox was not with Xron at all, so that was a free 2v1 for the Myztro boys.
They tried to get one item each, but versus Sparty and Raisy, they're not going to get freebie like that. They need to go together and go to the same item if they want to get any item at all. Tox just runs away.
That's a bit angle.
Yeah. Can this actually work though? Xron is forced away. Tox doesn't actually get anything.
Heavy's up. That's going to be taken by... he's got to make sure he gets a very clean angle with that orb. I like the fact that he's not rushing it. But he's also made it so that the shield doesn't do anything. Sparty, though, gets a kill on Xron. And Tox just isn't really able to find an angle to support his teammate.
It's really hard because, like, Sparty's playing really, really well. Like, positional-wise, he's always in the right place. And Raisy's playing super aggressive, and Sparty tries to always be there. They finally find the way to corner Sparty. So this could be the start of something good for Rail. Ooh, another
shield goes up. So I thought he was going to re-engage with the shield up there. Direct rocket, but he's not got a chance to do anything else afterwards. Xron, yeah, Xron's had a bit of a nightmare the last map, and this map is still starting the same way as the last.
I mean, going versus someone so aggressive as Raisy and not having an escapability, can only be extremely frustrating.
Yeah. And it might make Xron feel like he has to switch.
But he's not gonna switch.
From a Galena, you're gonna think like, no, why would I switch from Galena? But if things really, if they go like 15 to 6 or something like that, they might think about it. He finds it. Shut down that clutch.
I would switch to the Nyx for Xron. I think they're going well with the Galena. Look at Tox go off right now.
I think Xron needed that. They needed to get a few frags, and I think Xron's probably going to feel a bit more confident when he sees when he sees Tox kicking ass like that.
I would very much like to see Xron going for the Nyx. He needs some escapability versus that clutch.
Yeah, might be right. Tox is weak at the moment. He does find another rail. He's not railable himself. He keeps landing the shots. Xron does find a kill on Sparty in the meantime.
Is there? Oh, nice.
Wow.
There's
Double
not much
kill.
difference. Oh. Can they get the frag on Sparty? They should.
Totem down. He's got the nail gun for sure, so that won't be an issue using it. He's not using the nail gun though. He's going with rails only. What the hell, Raisy?
If Raisy comes in, there's not much difference. If you have a Galena or a Visor, you're just not going to be able to escape. So I definitely just want to go with the Nyx, or you can't really double blinder, so go with the Nyx.
Oh, mutual frag. They managed to shut down an armored robot. We got the quad coming up. I'm on Tox's point of view at the moment. He hears a robot floating around. Is he going to come at the last moment, fashionably late? Oh, the double kill again. It's an exact repeat of last time.
And you can see Toxjq isn't really trying to play control-wise, so I think Xron should just play for survivability and support.
Yeah, I mean,
Most
Tox
trying not to die.
The way the power-ups are going, Xron and Tox are doing exactly what they need to. Outside the power-ups, I think Raisy's doing a great job. But it's been hurting them quite a bit now. I'm going to do an update on the scoreboard. 12 for 3 for Tox on Ranger. That's with 2 quads that went to his name. He's on 5 for 8. Definitely better than he was doing earlier in the game. Still with Tox. There's a rail. They are 2v1ing Xron a little bit, so they're gonna be able to shut him down. They found Tox. Can they kill him? He hasn't died in ages. Oh my god, he almost got the kill on him.
That's why I said Xron should just go with Nyx, so he doesn't get 2v1, or he at least can escape from that situation. Because he's just getting farmed heavily. It's the same thing that Alan Garpy were doing, calling the position goat. Because I don't have an escapability with Visor. Here's the Galena, just has a totem.
Yeah.
That's not enough. Again, he's dying. Just please Xron, go Nyx. They're still in the lead though, so
Sparty's got negative as well though, as well as Xron. They're just there for the support at the moment, and they're kind of the extra little totem damage and inconveniencing their opponents. Going with LG.
Xron doesn't. I mean, Toxjq not running a clutch and running at Sparty. That's the difference. He has a Ranger, which is a lot different to having a clutch just going at your face.
Okay, the quad hasn't spawned yet. Oh my god, they somehow get the kill on him. Raisy was trying to find shots through the shield, but it's not working. Let me find the quad carrier.
That's Xron. Doing a little quad run of his own now. So all 3 quads have gone in favor of Rail so far. Nice.
Yeah, that's really been the big factor in how the lead's got this way for them.
Oh! Gonna throw that quad away, and Toxjq can help in time. Okay, Toxjq right behind him.
Oh my god, you get both kills. He gets both kills anyway. He was in so much trouble then. That was pretty dirty. If they don't get the next quad, they've got to think maybe something to do with the champion composition. It's so important at the moment because the score's almost doubled right now for Rail. It would be anticlimactic for Myztro.
Their champion composition is pretty good if just their quad game hasn't been on at all.
Yeah.
If anything, you can change Sparty for something else because for the same reason as Ron, basically. just someone that can have more effect on quad, like a ranger. Or
no way.
No way.
That's so harsh. I'm gonna check out Sparty a little bit. Oh, he didn't manage to get any of the damage, and he sees the armor go. Actually, that was his teammate. That's all good. What am I talking about? Well, he's got a totem. I think they can hear the nail gun being used. It's going to be Mega, rotating it into Heavy. So we should see that Mega getting taken, and then both of them going down to Heavy somehow. Well, Raisy's going that way.
He's going to try to get everything. He should be able to get back to quad on time as well if he has good movement. Sparty's dead though. This is going to be a little bit harder. Raisy tries to go in, but he's not going to be on time.
Ah, he can't make it. And again, another quad gone. 3 quads in a row.
I don't think they should have gone for that. Like, you're being bad on quads. Don't try to make risky stuff like that. Like being a little bit late just to get a little bit more armor. Just secure the quad. Play safe on it.
Like, I could just get one more armor and be so stacked. Oh, I missed the quad.
Yeah, that's basically how it went.
They didn't get so many frags this time. If anything, actually, they've reduced the frag lead a tiny bit because it was... Actually, it was about 14 and it's that again now. Never mind. They just did the work again. Xron, no. Who's going to have Heavy now? Keep watching him for... Actually, I won't watch him because I heard the shield go off. But it's Tox taking him down. Xron supported him... a moment ago. Where are you, Xron? There you are. It is, yeah, 10 for 17, 8 for 16 for Raisy and Sparty, respectively. Xron's landing the rails now. Yeah, Xron's actually positive. He's had an amazing last few moments. What the hell? It's still there.
If anyone wants to get healed, you'll have to rocket jump now.
Oh, the double rail.
Like, Xron and Toxjq actually managed to find, without changing Xron's hero, they managed to find a really good balance of not getting rushed down by Raisy. There's a lot more pressure on Raisy now. Yeah. And you can see Toxjq trying to basically outplay him and deny him of doing anything, and it's working out really well. Xron has a lot more space to play, and it's going so well. There's the quad again coming in. There's going to be the... That rod? No.
Are they there to help to do anything? It's up.
That's another quad. 5 quads in a row for Rail. And
4.
Yeah, 4. Whatever.
Either way. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is like the quads. Raisy and Sparty were playing really well this map until they killed the quads came into play.
I mean, that's it.
It's basically the quads. Oh.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Ron is playing insane right now. He's on 23 to 13.
Yeah, Runes does get some FPS drops as Sparty's talking about. That there's something going on with the eye. Is what I've heard. But you know what? FPS drops aren't gonna be the only story when they've just not been turning up to that quad damage. 44 to 20. And you know what? We had a super one-sided game last map in favor of Myztro. It was something like 49 to 31. And we might have it even more one-sided this time.
Yeah, it does seem it's heading that way. 45 to 20. Oh. Trying to go for the pummel again. Not gonna work every time.
Comeback is real?
Well, I don't think so, but they should be able to at least get a quad. Can you actually get a quad at all in this game?
I would like to see them get a quad. That's all I want. All I want for Christmas is to see them get... Oh, he just walked into the totem. Oh, he's getting rocketed. Xron's timing on the shots through the shield are spot on. Raisy's going to be late.
Again. And Sparty is having a fight with Xron. That's going to be a free quad run for Toxjq.
I had Xron's point of view of what Tox was doing there, and it was perfect. That's it.
Oh, he actually hit that shot. Sickening.
GG, guys. GG indeed. That is going to be 3-2 for Rail. And although Myztro came from the lower bracket where they had a map disadvantage in the best of 3, in the best of 5, they weren't able to clinch it. But that's still as close as you really get it. That was really, really nice. There's not too much more to break down. I think, aside from the fact Tox and Xron kind of figured out how to get rid of the sort of the clutch Galena composition, it was just a quad place was brilliant for Tox and Xron, which is something they've actually struggled on in the past as well. So only good things to say about those folks.
Yeah, and I like to see Tox, at least in the earlier maps, going a lot more aggressive than usual. Getting in their face instead of just standing back with the rail and letting Xron actually play aggressive.
It's the same things that happened in Duel for Tox. Every time he went kind of passive and looked a bit nervous and wasn't engaging, you know, properly into fights, he'd slowly kind of lose over time in the duels. And then when he actually got the confidence and he started really, you could see his aim flaring up and you see he really wanted to get into fights, that's when things went crazy. Like, there's a switch which he doesn't really know how to control, but things can go incredibly for him when he has got that confidence.
Yeah, you can see Raisy on the other hand. He only knows that button. It's the on button. It goes in.
Yeah.
No matter what. No fear.
Exactly. Which does work a lot of the time for him, but it's sometimes he just needs to taper it down a little bit. Happy Shepherd, thank you very much for subscribing, man. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Because I use past tense, hence because we're getting to the end of it. There's Game Tribe tomorrow, though, man. Are you playing in it?
Yeah, what time is it at?
It's 4 p.m. our time.
I should be up by then.
You better be. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So 4 p.m. GMT. It'll be like starting at 3:30 p.m. GMT on this stream. It will be the Game Tribe Cup.